friends, followers, and friends of followers. Taylor with the visualCollective here, again for more DIY fun. So today we're going to be making some more modifiers for your hot shoe flash right here. We've got big ones, little ones, doesn't matter. This is really easy and almost free. Spot grids, a great modifier. Really control your light in an awesome way. Rather than flooding the whole room with light, you can really, using one of these things, control the shape of your light down to a small circle, like the size of somebody's face, for example. They're awesome. And they really cost almost nothing. All you need is some black duct tape, some cardboard, black straws. This is the fun part. You get to get these from the bar or some restaurant or whatever. Steel ruler, marker, scissors. That's it. Done. Alright, so this one requires a little bit of measurement, but it's really pretty easy. You just take your flash. I'm going to make one for my SB600 here. You measure the outside dimensions of your flash here, 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 and here. So mine is approximately 2.5 inches wide by 1 3/4 inches tall. So I'll write that down so I remember. 2.5 by 1 3/4. Take your cereal box or whatever, thin cardboard, and take it apart. From here you want to get rid of all the flaps. Cut these all off or rip them off or something. It can be good to leave that one little piece on so that when you eventually fold the thing over, it gives you a place to lock it down like this. See? Okay. You're going to want to measure off the size of your flash down the length here. So starting from one end, you're going to measure off the 2.5 inches and make one fold there. Then you're going to go wide, so you're going to measure 1 3/4 inches, another 2.5 inches, another 1 3/4 inches. And make your cut there. To use your steel ruler, put it down the length of your cardboard here. Fold it on that. Get a nice solid crease. And just do that at each of your marks here. So once you've got it like that, you can kind of fold it up a little bit and tweak it until it kind of sort of comes together into the right shape. About like that. It needs to be long enough to fit onto the end of your flash, plus long enough to accommodate the straw honeycomb that we'll make in a few minutes here. So however long you want your straw honeycomb to be, you can make yours, or however long you want. The longer the straws, the tighter the grid. The shorter the straws, the wider the grid, the shape will be. So you measure down your flash a little ways, how far you want it on. It's like 2.5 inches, something like that. It's all kind of, you know, however you feel. You know, that's the fun part about these. Kind of just making it up as you go a little bit. So I'll make mine, give myself a little more leeway here. 2 3/4 inches. Come down to the other side. 2 3/4. Always probably work with a little extra length because you can take it off if you need to. You can't add cardboard back. Okay, so now there's your basic shape. Take your handy black duct tape and tape your seam so that it'll hold its shape. This is where you can take the opportunity to get it nice and formed. And for that really slick professional look, it's a good idea to wrap black duct tape all the way around the outside of the cardboard so people don't know that you're using Cheez-It boxes for your modifiers. You can tell them that it's a very expensive piece of German engineering that, you know, designed by the Leica Corporation in 1950, whatever story you make up. But the really fun part is making the honeycomb grid. To do that, you need 1 million black straws. I guess they don't have to be black, but It's best if they're black. They don't change the color of the light as much as a white straw or a green straw or something would, although it might be kind of fun to try multicolored straws and see what happened. Pretty much black straws you're gonna find those in your local bar, restaurant. The best thing to do is go and patronize a bar. So, let's go. Pardon?
Yeah, it's rice and cheese.
Tap time. It's cool. It's kind of cool, like. Now that you've gone to the bar and gotten your giant handful of straws, you basically, if you have them already made together, you've basically got the honeycomb right here, just like this. They're obviously too long, so we have to take a ruler and measure them out to approximately 3 centimeters each and cut them until your fingers bleed. You have to cut 1 million of these. It's awful. It's the worst part.
Three days later.
Now that you've cut all your straws and cleaned up the subsequent carnage, it's time to build the honeycomb. So you want to tear little strips out of black duct tape, lay them down on the table here, and lay straws out across it, side by side like this, until that length matches the, until it's enough straws to fit inside there. It's like, mine for my SB600 is around 13 straws, 11 straws, something like that. Depends on the width of your straw and all that and kind of stuff, but just measure it out, figure it out, and make a whole bunch of these little strips over and over again. Once you've got enough, pull the tape across, cut it off. You've got one layer of your grid. Make enough of these to fit inside here and stack all the way up. Tape them all together. Done. So now that you've got your honeycomb built and inside your cardboard tube, your spot grid's done. It comes apart real easily like this. This kind of thing stays together, and this can crush down flat. Takes almost no space in your camera bag or your pocket. I use duct tape because it has a little bit of flex to it and kind of some give. You can try experimenting with different glues. I've had some successes, although sometimes they kind of tend to burst apart. But this has some give. I like that. And it's just a fantastic modifier, really useful for controlling your light and pinpointing exactly where you want it to go instead of flooding the whole room. Spot grid. Oh, welcome.